Hey, I got a tutorial for the second crazy shuffle card trick, which I just did a few minutes ago. So here it goes. Whoosh. All right, so you do take the cards, you pick it up, and you slide it across. You'll notice I didn't shuffle or cut the cards because there's a setup in this trick, which I will show you in a few minutes, okay? Or in a minute. Okay, I slide the cards across and I talk like this. And what I'm trying to do is, the setups in this end, now I could use this as one of the cards, but I try not to. I want to get a red card in. So I know there's a bunch of red cards down here. What I've done is I've stacked them. So I know I'm going to pick a red card. It just looks better in the trick, a red card with the black, I believe. Okay, so let's do that again. So we got the deck. We spread them down here. They pick a card, any card. Could be any card, really. I mean, even if they picked the ace, we can make it work. But here we go. And I'll show you. If you haven't seen the trick, then you'll know what all that means later. But there's a setup, ace through 13 on this end right here, okay? All spades, which I'll show you in a moment. So you slide across, and again, I want a red card because it just looks so much better in the trick. So I got like 16 or 17 red cards set up right there. So here's the card we're gonna pick, okay? Now for the tutorial, I'll drop it down here so we can see it. But okay, now we put the cards up like this, and then I will show you what I've done here is I've got a packet all set up. So let me show you how this packet works. This packet is ace through king in order. And what's going to happen is later in the trick, these are going to show up with this card and all the rest of the cards will be facing down, okay? Now there is one little thing that I do to try to make sure you get your packet right. You'll notice, if you look closely, there's a little bend in this card. So I'll do it again and I'll show you what it looks like in the deck. But when it's on top, you can just see that little spacer right there. And what that does is when I pull the cards, I had a little trouble in the trick, but these are new cards and I did have the turkey sandwich. But if you do that, that king is gonna pull you right to the spot where you have ace through king, okay? So that's the first stack. Then these two stacks are just random. And then you kind of go, oh, they're about all the same, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna take this card and I'm gonna bury it. And then I make this, I talk about, people have said, I'm looking in camera, I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at the card, but don't have to do it. It's a great trick. So here you go. You put it into the card of spades, the ace through 13 of spades, okay? Okay. Basically now the whole trick's set up and that bend, you just kind of, hopefully it doesn't notice it when it's cards are shown, but trick's all set up pretty much now. All you got to do is the funny shuffle. So all these cards are facing down. And I don't want to drop the king first though, because it shows, so try to get another card. So that's a clear shuffle. So now, if you look, it's already set up, okay? So then I flip it like this, and I go, okay, we're gonna do a second shuffle, this time down, both facing down. So this is a totally mixed up deck. But in reality, we know it's not, it's all set up already. Okay, do a good shuffle, fair enough. If you look closely, you could have saw all the spades facing up on that part. But again, from my angle and from if you're in the over there in the studio audience, you wouldn't notice all that. Okay, then you go and get your old magic carpet, which is this is actually what I use for my whoosh, the beginning. It's an eyeglass cleaner actually. But here we go, magic carpet. Whoosh, I love that sound. I've been working on that for years. Then you do your amazing reveal. And it'll work every time. Now, I didn't shuffle very good in the trick that I did. It's better if the ace is here, the two, and the king's over here someplace, but it still works. So then you go, okay, now, what I did in the trick is I saw the corner of that king pointed up, so that's why I go king, and I almost put my finger on it just to block the corner. But in this case, I seem to have lost the corner, so you can't see it. So I would start on this end. Go, oh my gosh, look what we've come up with. It's the full deck, the full cards of spades. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. And to make it even better, what was your card for the first time? Whoa, wasn't supposed to do that. The Queen of Hearts. There's your card. I hope you didn't enjoy that part of the tutorial, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of it. Thank you for watching and give it a shot.